Hey guys, happy Wednesday. It's April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com. How are you? Ooh, we're washed out today. Sorry about that. So, there we go. Not an advertisement. Hi, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope everybody is having the most amazing day so far. I'm like a 9.5. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I'm in such a good mood today. And I will tell you, it's gonna deteriorate rapidly. And I'll tell you why. But right now, I'm like on cloud 9. Good morning, Miss Sherry. How are you? I'm so happy. I woke up this morning and you guys, it's cool out. Just yesterday, walking to my camper, I lamented so much that I was literally sweating, like walking across my yard. My yard is not huge. Walked across my yard yesterday morning and sweated on the way to my camper. And I was just so like angsty about it. And it got me real down. I'm not gonna lie. And then this morning, I opened the garage door to walk out to work. And I got blasted with cool air. It is, I mean, look, it's not like crazy cold or anything. Ooh, that's my Don't Forget the Show. Here, I'll pull up the, tell you what temperature it is. It's just gorgeous today. It's gorgeous. It is, you guys are gonna laugh. It's 68 degrees. But in Florida, that's a big deal, especially in September, because we don't usually get our first cool blast until mid-October. So I am here for it. I'm so here for it, you guys. If I had known that today was going to be a cooler day, I'd be wearing a scarf and a beanie and boots. I would. I know it's ridiculous because this is summer weather in a lot of states, but here it's like almost winter. Now, the reason I say that my mood is going to deteriorate rapidly is because it's supposed to get up to 89 today. So I realize this is not going to last, and my elation will not last either. But I'm taking it while I got it. Josie's supposed to bring me a cup of coffee because I have my soda, which is cold, but you know, I need something warm on a cool day, wintry day like this. Sorry, I realize it's not wintry, but it's making me happy. So there's that. Hi, Mom. Speaking of wintry, Mom's in New Jersey right now. How did you guys get a blast of cold air this morning? Anyway, go ahead. You guys know we have our new morning routine. So we give our mental health number. Like I said, 1 is low, 10 is high. I am a 9 this morning. What? And then if you see anybody at a 5 or below, please just reach out to them. Give them a comment. Give them a little bit of love. And let them know that you're thinking about them and you hope their day gets better. And then our next thing that we just started doing yesterday is we're going to name 3 good things. I want everybody to pile 3 good things in the comments. You guys that watch every day, I see you. I don't actually see you, but I know you exist. Pop a comment, please. I love it. I want to hear from you. I think you're gorgeous and amazing. And yeah, I want to hear what your 3 good things are. So mine are the weather. What? Also, I made potato soup last night and it was delicious. And what's 3? Can I do the weather twice? Because I'm just so happy about the weather. Okay, 3 is gonna be we got more of our camping gear in yesterday, and it's like I'm excited about it. I'm just really excited about our camping trip, especially now that we've got this cool blast of air, like it, because it's gonna be cool on it's gonna be a lot colder on our camping trip, I think. But I don't know, it just has me in the mood. I want apple cider, and I want pumpkin spice, and I want all the things. Gabrielle says baby is coming very soon. High five! That's so exciting. Yay. Yay. I love babies, you guys. My sister had a baby a few months ago, and I haven't gotten to meet him yet. Just on FaceTime. Mom says Parkland is still 81. I mean, that's, yeah, you guys, it's, Parkland is like 3 hours south of me. That's where I grew up. But anyway, yeah, those are my things. So you guys, tell me what your favorite fall things are, like food wise. What do you love? What do you love? Are you like, heck yes for the pumpkin? like me, I love all things pumpkin. I have been obsessed with all things pumpkin before the pumpkin spice movement. It's just one of my very favorite flavors in the whole world. Or are you like, no, it's apple. Apple's like predated pumpkin, and we're gonna go apples, no gourds, all fruit. Tell me what you think. Rosie says she's an 8. Cooler weather, end of the month, and Diet Pepsi. I do enjoy the end of the month because it means the first day of the month is when I get paid. So I like that. I do like that. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's first. I'll be in a good mood tomorrow too. Sorry you guys. I know there's a lawnmower out here. Lori says just worked out for the first time to start my weight loss journey. High five, boo! Nice work. Get out there and move. I don't think you need to lose weight, but hey, I think you're gorgeous how you are. But if that's what your body needs from you, by all means, by all means. What about the recipe for the creamy potato soup with bacon? Oh, you want my recipe? Oh, sure. You can have my recipe? Absolutely. Hold on one second. Sorry. Crystal says pumpkin. Yum. Lori says pumpkin spice everything. I'm with you. I am with you on this. Deanna's 3R. Weather. My husband was not grouchy this morning, and I got a good night's sleep. I love it. I had the weirdest dreams last night, guys. Weirdest dreams. I dreamt it was still a pandemic, which, I mean, duh, it still is. I am looking for the recipe for you right now. And we were really bored, so we called a petting zoo and rented a rhino. So the rhino came, and we were out by the pool. Here we go. Here's the potato soup for whoever asked for it. Potato soup. Just dropped a link in the comments for you. Yeah, so we rented a rhino from a petting zoo, which is very weird in and of itself. And so we're in the pool, and Wes was like, we had in my dream, we had a TV by the pool, which now I want. Oh, I have a good apple cake recipe. I'll share it with you. And Wes is like adjusting the TV so he can watch football in the pool, and we look over, and the rhino is on the roof. Apparently rhinos can jump or climb. I don't know. Anyway, it was on the roof, and then all of a sudden it falls through the roof, and then we hear it going crazy and like tearing up stuff in the house, and it was very strange. And then there were 2 Wesleys, and like in my dream that didn't seem weird, but then when I woke up I was like, it was very bizarre. Do you guys have weird dreams? I have very weird dreams. Anyway, all right. So speaking of weather, because it's just on my mind today, I'm just looking up the apple cake recipe for you. What's your favorite season? Do you have a favorite season? Good morning, Miss Amanda. How are you? All right, this apple bundt cake is stupid good. I usually just use a cake mix to make it, but you can totally do it from scratch. I need to get it. I have a white cake a white cake recipe that I keep meaning to get up. I will get it up at some point. Okay. Hi. So what is your favorite season? Mine's a little funny because, not funny, but I don't really have a favorite season so much as I have a favorite time. Mom says spring. Whenever it just starts to get cool, right? So in Florida, that's typically winter, but sometimes it's fall, like today, even though I know it's gonna go back to gross hot weather again. So like when I lived in New Jersey, it was definitely fall. 100% fall was my favorite. But in Florida, it's usually more winter because I just can't get enough of cold weather. I just love it so much. And I know if I lived somewhere that was cold all the time, I'd probably get tired of it, but you know what? I don't, and I'm not. So there's that. Deanna says fall. Mom says spring. Lori says spring. Amanda says fall and spring. Gina says winter. High five, boo. Sherry says fall. I love nothing more than bundling up. Like every year, which I'm super sad. I'm going to miss it this year. I'm so sad. Canada, why are your borders closed? Why is there a pandemic? I hate all of this. Anyway, every year I go to Canada for a week in November. And it's like an intensive work week, and Stephanie from Spaceships and Laser Beams and I get a hotel room, and we literally work like 90 hours. It's crazy, but we love it. We get really, just Anyway, it's great. But we always do it in Toronto. And it's so cold and it always snows and I just love it so much. And she thinks I'm crazy and I make her walk. Like, we walk everywhere, like, because it's Toronto, so you can walk to get food and whatnot. And she just thinks I'm absolutely bananas, but it makes me happy. Hi. Okay, Mom, I love you. See you later. Shay says, I love my big sweatshirts. I do love a sweatshirt. I just ordered, actually, a bunch of colorful sweatshirts for the kids, and I think they're going to come today. And we're going to do that, like, bleach tie-dye craft, which, I mean, there's really nothing to tell you, but you tie it up like you would do for tie-dye, but then you spray, like, a watered-down bleach on it, and then wash it, and it does, like, reverse tie-dye, which I'm pretty excited about. I hope it works. I don't know. Gina says, I really enjoy the snow for the most in Kansas. Good morning, Miss Christine. She says 7. High five. She loves fall, winter, and spring. Can't handle the heat in summer. I know. I'm with you. It's so gross here. Okay. All right. This or that. Oh, let's do our recipe of the day. I know we've already put up 2 recipes, but let's do our recipe of the day. Recipe of the day is, what is it? It's pumpkin waffles. Of course it's pumpkin waffles, you guys. All right, this recipe is like a cheater recipe a little bit. It uses Bisquick and a can of pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix, although I bet that would be delicious, but actual canned pumpkin. It's super, super easy to make and it's so good. Good morning, Miss Robin. So definitely try that recipe out. And if you do, post it in the group. Post it in the group. Are you in the group? If you're not in the group, you need to be in the group. It's true. Here, I'll put a link to the group. We love the group. The group is great. And also, those of you who are winners last week, I sent out your prizes this morning, and I'm so sorry that it took me a little bit extra time because sometimes I forget, but Kelly reminds me. She's good like that. So, okay. So recipe of the day is the pumpkin waffles. Make them. They're so good. Okay. Corn maze or haunted house? Would you rather this or that? Corn maze or haunted house? I'm going corn maze all day long. I hate a jump scare. I don't enjoy it. My kids know better than to jump scare me. It's the worst. Please don't ever jump scare me. Vicky says, post pictures of the bleach sweatshirt. Sounds like a cool idea. Yes, I will post them in the group or on Instagram or somewhere. I will definitely try to remember to post those. We'll probably do them this weekend. Can you believe it's Wednesday already? I can't even believe it's Wednesday. 100% woke up thinking it was Monday. Oh my gosh. Deanna's crazy. She wants a haunted house. No way, girl. No way. I don't like haunted houses. I had a boyfriend in college who dragged me to a haunted house because he knew I hated haunted houses. And he wanted, I don't know, he had like this visual, I guess, in his mind that like, you know, girls clinging on guys through haunted houses. And it ended up being kind of funny because it was scary. It was scary, but he ended up being the one more scary than me. More scared than me. And he ended up jumping behind me. So, yeah. Lori says, Maze, I don't do scary Halloween. Me either. I like cute Halloween. Fun Halloween. All right, would you rather carve a pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern or cook a pumpkin for like pumpkin pie and toasted pumpkin seeds? I love the idea of carved pumpkins. I hate actually carving them. They're messy, they're gross. I'm always worried that I'm going to lose a finger. Not my favorite. So I'm going to go with using the pumpkin as food, not as decoration. Also in Florida, and I know this obviously isn't true for colder states, but in Florida, our pumpkins rot so quickly. They just get really, really gross so fast. So I'm gonna cook my pumpkin and then I'll buy some plastic ones. Funny story though. I'm really not much of a decorator when it comes to holiday stuff. Like for Christmas, we have a tree and we have 4 stockings, and that's really it. I don't have anything really for Thanksgiving, or even though I love holidays. I don't know why, I just don't really get into the decorating. I love it at other people's houses, but for me, it just makes me very anxious. Like, cause it's one more thing to take out, one more thing to put away. I don't like it. But all year long, I have a glittery pumpkin jack-o'-lantern ceramic thing on my mantle, and it just makes me happy. I just love it. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't care if it's weird. I don't care if it's weird. I'm gonna own it. All right. Do you have a favorite fall tradition? We actually really don't have fall traditions here. I mean, growing up, we didn't have fall, right? I lived in South Florida, so we really didn't. You know, if you had two, 3 cool days a year, that was about it. So, Gina says, I read if you soak the pumpkin in bleach water, it helps preserve them. Oh, that's good to know. I won't do that, but it's good to know for other people who want to. Good morning, Miss Cheryl. I am fantastic today. I'm in a good mood. Oh, my sweet angel is walking across the yard with a cup of coffee, and I could not be happier right now. Look at that blessed child. She's so sweet. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we never had fall traditions, you know. We would, you know, do trick-or-treating. And some years we would carve pumpkins, but like there's not really corn mazes, there's no apple picking, there's none of that stuff in South Florida. So, yeah, there weren't really any. We did a few years ago when my kids were young, they did a fall festival in South Florida that we went to, and that was really fun for them. Look at this sweet angel. Come here, say hi. Look at this sweet angel that brought me coffee. Thank you.
I totally forgot.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm so happy that you remembered. So, anyway. Yeah, we took them to a fall festival when the kids were little just a few years ago, and that was really fun. But it also didn't feel super fall because it was in South Florida and it was literally in the 90s. So, oh, you guys, this is that mocha decaf that is so good. Let me know if you want the link to it. It's just so good. Yeah, and then when I lived in New Jersey, I was just going to school and working so much. I never went to anything. Now, since then, on vacations, we usually try to travel in October. October is one of our favorite times of year to travel, and late October and early November, because you can get out, and it's before, you know, the really bad snowy weather hits, but it's, you know, after the seasons have cooled. So, we have on vacations done lots of, my Aunt Dawn, are you on? Aunt Dawn, are you on? Aunt Dawn took us Apple to ooh, I can give you this. You will love this coffee. This coffee is stupid good. Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, my Aunt Dawn took us to like a cider mill, and that was so fun. And we visited friends in Michigan who took us to like a real pumpkin patch, and yeah, so. But we don't really have. Okay, here we go. It's the Double Donut Coffee Company, and it's their mocha nut fudge, and it is so good. So good. Decaf coffee. There you go. I put it in the comments for you. So good. Oh, I'm gonna butcher your name, and I'm so sorry. Stemacia? Is that how you say your name? It's pretty. It makes me anxious as well. Clutter makes me anxious. Yeah, it's just so much stuff, and I already, like, with 7 people in a small house, have so much stuff. Oh my gosh, right now I have 2 Instant Pots, and I can't find a good space for the other one, and it's sitting on my counter, and like every time I pass it, it makes me like hivey. So annoying. Marla says, when I was in elementary school, they used to have a costume parade. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I have a fun little trivia for you. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? What is the heaviest pumpkin? How heavy? I should say, how heavy? Tell me. Let's take guesses. How heavy is the heaviest pumpkin ever recorded? And where do you think it was? Where do you think it was? Tell me. I love trivia. Do you guys love trivia? I will say it's considerably more than I expected. Like, quite a bit more. All right. Anyway, let's do links today. Links. You guys drop your comments. We're asking how heavy was the heaviest pumpkin ever recorded? And where do you think it was? There's no, I'm not judging this. This is not a test. I'm just curious what you guys think. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, since it's cool out, Marla says 4,000 pounds. This is kind of a random one, but and it's also super random since I live in, it's not fair if you look it up. Thank you, Nola. We are Star Wars junkies around here. Okay, it's weird that I keep these in my pocketbook, but I always have these in my pocketbook, and I always have them in the glove box of my car, and I can't tell you how often they have come in handy. And obviously, like I said, we travel to cold weather places a lot, but they do come in handy in Florida. You know, in January and February, it does, where we live, dip into the teens and 20s sometimes. And, you know, even if it dips down into the 40s and 50s, you get chilly. Your fingers are cold when you're at soccer and it's windy. So I always, you guys keep looking up the answer. There's no way you knew that offhand. There's no prize. It's supposed to be a guess. Kids are silly. Anyway, hand warmers. These are hand warmers, and when they're exposed to air, they get warm, and you stick them in your pocket and you keep your hands really, really warm. And I cannot even tell you how many times this has saved me from like a whiny, miserable child at soccer practice, or you know, just freezing walking around the city that we're traveling in that we weren't expecting it to be as cold as it was. They're very inexpensive. If you live in a place where it gets chilly, get these hand warmers. They are amazing, 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 amazing. I always keep them. They're like, I don't know how much they cost, but they're really cheap. The ones I linked are the bigger ones, but they also sell smaller ones. Julie asked Alexa. I like it. Oh, Cheryl, good memory. I love it. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, I swear by these hand warmers. They're fantastic. They're cheap as all get out, and they last for all day long. Virginia says, we use pocket warmers or body warmers for camping. Yes. So I bought a big box of them for camping, but I always keep a dozen or so in my car and a handful at the bottom of my purse. And it's so funny because I become the mom that's known for them at soccer. So I have other moms come to me and they're like, when we have a cold game or something, like, is there any chance you went somewhere cold recently? Because I always, I travel for work so much. So, is there any chance you traveled somewhere cold recently and have a hand warmer in your pocketbook? I've given out so many. Anyway, so yes, that's my first link. Love them, love them, love them. Get some. They will change your life. And then the other thing, you guys know I'm a bit of a sock junkie, and I just ordered these cute, they call them hiking socks, but they're just socks. Super cute socks from Amazon, and I'm super excited about them. So those are my links today. Hand warmers and socks. So we're keeping ourselves warm. We're keeping our hands warm. We're keeping our feet warm. I will say that company, I think it's called Hot Hands or something. I don't know. Anyway, that company makes boot warmers. I don't like them. I find that they make my feet too hot in like a centralized area, and I find them very uncomfortable. So my feeling is, for feet, just stick with good socks. I have not found a foot warmer that I like. I feel like it's just too, with the hand warmers, you can put your hands in your pocket in and out. You can shift them around really easily. With the foot ones, they're just in that one spot, and they kind of just, they don't burn you, or at least they haven't burned me, but they get uncomfortably hot at some point. So anyway, guys, that's all we've got today. It's meeting day. So I'm going to pop off and start my meeting. Oh, I wonder if this is cool enough to drink yet. It's so good. Sherry says socks are my love. I learned recently that Kelly doesn't own socks. She doesn't wear them. She lives in Wisconsin. How do you not have socks in Wisconsin? I am like blown away by that fact, you guys. Blown away. Anyway, as always, go ahead and guys, make sure you check out our shop. We have tons and tons of amazing ebooks. We also have our pantry cookbook. If you ever struggle with what to make for dinner or how to stock your pantry, this will answer all your questions. You can get it in ebook format or physical printed book format, and I just think you need them in your life. They're fantastically amazing. Marilyn says, what? I don't know what the what's for, but okay. Have a great day. You're awesome. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.